Here we go. Hey guys, this is me and Miguel playing our Kadoban game. He won twice at 5, then I won, and this is my second win at 5. Okay, very hard game. I believe I've mentioned this in my video against Todd. I don't want to play this Joseki. It's just so easy for black to get a position on top, get a position on the left, and I'm just left with a bunch of cuts. I mean, it's fine, I guess, but he's already gotten so much positive. So I don't like that. So instead, my intent is to sacrifice the 2 A stones. So if black ends up getting this much space, or approximately this much space, then he shouldn't be getting the corner and he shouldn't be getting the right. Well, if I'm getting the right and the corner, it's bigger than the ace. So I'm like, I'm sacrificing them if needed to get into the corner, get on top, this kind of thing. So I play here. And of course, if he takes the corner, I have a nice position, which is not a bad deal for black, but it's just too passive. Okay, he comes out. Boom. Kick is fine. Comes out. Now I have 2 weak groups. I really need to work on my top group. Yeah, it's alive, but he can press it. He can do anything he wants. In another 50 moves, I can't use it. So I need it more vibrant, more out, more options. So I choose to do that by step 1, get out here. And if black responds here, then now his 2 stones on top can't hurt my top group that much. I'm in more control of what's happening on top than he is. And so maybe he should be getting out this way. Oh, my plan is spoiled. I didn't get extra moves on top. And when I surround, he's just alive in the corner anyway. And I've got to come back and fix the cut. So I think that's better, Miguel. I think the main idea is this side. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Now, when you're playing a serious game, how are you supposed to come up with all that? That is hard to think clearly, see the whole picture in a real game with the clock going. That's one thing Miguel is learning a lot about in this Kadoban series is the clock, how to run your clock. It is not a minor issue in the slightest. It's a major issue. Okay, he plays here. I don't play here because I have 2 cuts and I don't want 2 cuts. So I play here. Now I only have 1 cut, and that's easier to deal with. Okay. I always used to wonder, why do stronger players play that move? And that's why I play it. Maybe they do it for another reason. He comes here, which makes a lot of sense, and my guess is that it's correct. But it looks thin. What would an alternative be? I guess to find out, we need to ask what's going on. Should black be defending or attacking? Defending. Okay. Can we just walk out? No. Walking out like this, which looks good and might be best, looks a little thin. I mean, if it works, great. Well, what else is there? Oh, Defense, we're way behind enemy lines. It's hard to find a good move to get out. Let's contact the strong stone. Now, I haven't done any readout, but that premise sounds best to me so far. It fits the situation. If I submit, we can just go this way, and black's either alive or out easily. If white fixes, black's out, no problem. Black plays here. I need to keep it very light. If I get cut here, I'll live on top. If I don't get cut, his top and upper right corner will both be behind enemy lines. He comes out creating another gap. Yeah, now it's getting too much. There's an actual pattern here. Black, white, black. If white, it's working out for black, right? He's getting everything he wanted. If crosscut, that's going to work out. So this is a standard. This is the one that's hardest. Maybe sometimes we play here depending, because now which is white going to fix here? Then black's alive. So there's a pattern there, but this would be the move for life. Here, little thin, so I go for the cut, and finally my plan is starting to come together. The plan for what? To get some sort of gain and position. You're still way ahead, but this is giving me a position to work with. Okay. My plan, I was thinking, oh, now I need to take care of the top. I'm like, wait a minute, I am really weak here. So I had planned on fixing the top, and then I realized I'm actually okay on top. This is the side that needs help. That was a big switch for me. I didn't realize I'd be playing this side. Here, boom, boom, cut, over. A really interesting switch here for white. This makes sense. Yeah, you can tell just by the shape that black's not enjoying this one bit. So now I can live in Gote on top, and black is struggling to live here. A lot of interesting stuff. So let's look at, if I play this one and you cut Atari, you capture. Maybe that's what I should have done. But you have Sente, and I didn't like that. So I went this way. This way, I can take Sente as long as I'm willing to sacrifice those 3 stones. That was I enjoyed that strategy. I'll play this way, sacrifice them. You have to live. I can walk away. I get my life. Here. Let's check out the goal. Our A group, alive. B group, not alive in the slightest. If cutting at C saves the B group, great. If not, just save the B group, get out. So does it save? Cut, Atari. Oh, I do this first. We'll get back there later. You notice how white center group looks like it's doing pretty darn good? I've got at least one eye, and I'm thick, and I'm out. Hard to sit. You don't know what I mean, Miguel?
Oh, yeah, but I was thinking all the time, okay, that group is not so strong. I thought it was kind of weak, not really weak, but maybe something there. Not sure.
I completely agree. There's something there. But at this point in the game, it's out of the question to attack it. Life is easy.
Okay.
So to plan the attack that may or may not come about, I was foredone before I learned that. I'm like getting all these attacks ready for the future, and then the stronger player just poof, gone. I'm like, how'd you do that? Well, you there's no attack unless I allow it. Oh, so instead of this, if you focus solely on attacking my A group, that should be fine. It's like who's weaker, A or B? Even if we say the combination B and C, the A group's still darn weak. Okay, so you get this seems reasonable. Just don't plan on attacking that other group for a while. Boom. And then your center group is out. You kept attacking, not paying attention to the peep at A, the peep at B, the open skirt at C. Your corner has problems. You may just want to fix. Even this, I'm not sure fixes well enough. I don't know. It might. Depends on how surrounded you are. What about here? Oh, it doesn't matter how surrounded you are. You're fine. So some sort of defense, even if it's just getting out and letting white live in there if he wants. But this is getting pushy. Good. And you're getting pushy again. Need to clean things up. Get
Okay.
this healthy, right? If I do this, it's not a problem. You're doing fine. And white still only has one eye. So yeah, this is fine. But this, I get more sente, more sente, more sente, and I'm building up and building up because of these rather small weaknesses you've left behind. Hard. I mean, you live, but who would have known? So at this point, white plays away. Is my upper right group alive?
No.
No?
Uh, oh yeah, it is. Oh, it is. Ah.
Okay. I'm going to click resume play.
Oh, yeah, it is.
Well, actually, I'll just take control again.
Oh no, I
Atari, what does
passed.
white do?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I passed. Oh no.
How to live? How do I live?
Yeah,
How does white live? You say white's alive
yeah. Q19.
because of the snapback.
Yeah.
Right. I didn't think you knew in the game. I thought,
Oh.
I don't think he knows. Now, if you don't play this, I can kill you. So you need to play it.
Yeah, yeah.
And I looked at your Aji. I looked and tried and looked, and I could not. You just simply had two eyes. Darn. I was so set on killing that corner. I get my dead group out. You capture. Very important.
Yeah.
I come up, not Sente, but it sure brings up some. Now the Aji is extremely real.
Yeah.
I think that's good. Okay. So, two choices, three choices. Walk away. White's okay for now. No serious attack. Kill the A stones. Why? 2 for 10 points, double go take. Or save the B stones, or rather the entire left. So just let's come on out. And if I save, you don't care. Meaningless. You're just winning the game. So this, asking me to save my stones, presenting me with a gift. Please attack my 2 stones. I would love to. Thank you. And thanks for the 10 points. And now I have my second island I wanted on the left.
Yeah.
That was a big gift. Here. And I'm my Sente. Then here, and I'm taking my second eye now. So your nice moves are getting weak. And I'm already alive. I'm not sure what this is for. Maybe to complete the wall so it's hard for white. Well, now it's more like impossible for white. I think I would play a corner move.
Yeah.
This is, if it was the opening, I don't know. It's obviously it's an obvious move. It seems lacking to me. So I come in, and now, I mean, what's the score here? I mean, I have so few points, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. I have 10 points, 12, 14, 15 points. So you're far, far ahead. And now I have to start picking away. I don't see any way to live gracefully here. I'll find some life, but you'll get everything else. So no more serious Aji. I got to come in here. You had played here, I really would have had a much harder time here. So in the future, this is going to be meaningful. I come out, you come out, and I try some Stente. Okay, I've been playing Go about 55 years, 56 years, and about every 10 years, I come across a correct quadruple Hane where you can double Atari me. It's the weakest thing in the world, but every 10 years, I've come across where it's an appropriate thing to do. It's funny, literally, like clockwork. And this is like the 5th time it's ever happened to me in my life. Just double Atari. What are you thinking? Well, I believe I can live in the center. And yeah. You agree? I fix. Turning. I'm not a. Let's say you do nothing. What's the threat? I don't see a threat here.
Mhm.
So go to something more practical. So indeed, if you what this threatens this. So let's say you play here, and I say no way, and you simply take the corner. That's huge. I've lost the game. Seems to me I cannot win. You play here. Try some Aji. I'm poking around. What can I get? I planned on this being Ko. Till I realized, wait a minute. It's not Ko. I can just live. And then I did a very bad thing. Oh, my other group will be just fine. I mean, I had no idea if it would be or not. but I thought an opportunity to simply live rather than co. There's a little thing here. It took me forever to learn. So we see this a lot, right? And that's the co thing, or rather, there's the co. But black has a killing move if the outside is weak for black. But if white plays this first, there's no more killing move. So it's just the co. Interesting. Okay, so I live. We don't live this way. I get the extra point, but O2 is a better stone for black than P2. In both cases, I'll need to live, but P2 is less meaningful for black than O2. It's a small detail, but important to me. Okay. You come this way. Okay, we're having some trouble now. Tari. So now, if you were Tari, which leaves me with actually no eyes, because this is your Sente I have to play, and now I only have one eye in Gote because you can take it away. So if that happens, I've got this ko, and I've got internal co-threats. So I'm hoping I can live in ko. Okay. I don't know if we followed that, but white, black, and now the liberties are filled in, so this is Sente. Still Sente, I can capture. I was hoping you play this one so that later I can, oh, it doesn't work now. Never mind. Black, you capture, which I think is appropriate. Life, because now if you capture, I can live. Okay, so I'm alive. Cool. This is you saying I'm going to kill the white stones. I think if you say I'm weak and now I'll kill the white stones, that they'll just, I mean, it looks pretty good. Yeah.
Lance, let me maybe very quickly share with viewers that at this point I had no time. So
oh, right.
Here is
Man,
Wayne.
sudden death is horrible.
So the
What a horrible
mistakes are
experience.
starting here. Yeah, mistakes are starting.
On the one hand, 30 seconds is a long period of time. On the other hand, if I don't play, I lose the game. I find that tremendous pressure. And recently I played a few games on OGS. When I get in Byoyomi, the lady comes on. 10, 9. It's like, oh my God, would you shut up? I don't know how to shut her up. Really upset. Yeah, sudden death is horrible. Okay, I cut. And Atari.
Yeah,
He saves. Atari and Atari. Yeah.
I thought I had to sacrifice the free stones, but I played too quickly. Yeah, I didn't have time, but I had to sacrifice and try to keep it. Yeah.
Okay, now I think that black's still ahead. I'm not sure. Sorry, let me look. Score estimator says black by 33, and it looks accurate. Yeah, you're still ahead. Now, this is funny. We're at 5 stones. I have accomplished so much, and I'm still 30 points behind. That's how big 5 stones is. I've done a lot of work here. All that's left is black's area on the left. I've been eyeballing this Aji the whole game. Okay. So I start here. You play this, game over. That's it.
Yeah.
I have nothing. But you saved. Oh, that gives me another one. That gives me another one. That lets me connect here. Because if you go for the kill, oh, I was wrong. I thought that you had to play here, but you don't.
Yeah. I realized later, and I was super.
You can just kill.
Yeah.
If you had to play there, then Atari and kill. But you don't. Ouch.
Yeah.
Could I play this instead? Oh, I can still do it. There's still something there. So I misplayed here. We're here. Black plays this one. I connect, which is bad because now I can play here, and you die. So you fix that, but that allows me to play here, and now I can just kill and live, and those points are gone. Very tough game. Very tough. Hopefully you're getting more and more of a picture of, trying to get a definition of what it means to play strong. Positions that can last the whole game. They can last to the end game. Yeah, it's tough.
Yeah, I have the feeling that I wouldn't play differently because I how to explain this? You have the feeling that your position is strong, but then when Aji is building up, is there are like small things that can be exploited. So
Yeah.
a strong position, if it starts to have Aji, things are becoming different, but like in an invisible way. So then suddenly something happens.
Yeah. Yeah. When I first got to 6 Dan, there was a certain level of strength I had, which, looking back, wasn't much. When I got to middle 6 Dan, I'm like, hey, I'm starting to feel strong. But that's when I started playing the 7 and 8 Dans, and it was like all my positions were full of holes, and I had no idea.
Yeah, that's it.
And I'm like, holy cow. So I had to, start over again and say, define strength, keep it strong. And then finally, when I was strong 6 Dan, I was a point and a half, 2 points from 7 Dan. And it was like, now I can play with the big boys and at least keep it even on a consistent basis. Okay, cool. Thanks, Miguel. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Lance.
Goodbye, viewers.